Good morning. This is a huge sun. I can't seem to bring the contrast. I am in St. Petersburg, Florida. Good morning, everybody. So I believe that Jupiter is rising. It's not rising in the west that I know, but anyhow, oh, awesome. Any activity going on in Denver Airport? It's a pretty cool place to be. It sucks. Why does it suck? So anyway, I really believe that Jupiter is rising. I can only go on what I'm learning through, well, different ways, which I explain on my channel. But that's what I believe is happening. What's up, Zen? I was worried about you. I haven't seen you in a few days. Lucifer, that's a cool nickname. It's funny. Yeah, it does look like as if there's an object right in front, along with. So, I think the marriage of Jupiter and Sirius is coming up. Wow, okay, so the moon was behind me not too long ago, and now I'm looking to see if I can locate it to show you. But to the moon, they are here, absolutely. And I believe it's Christed aliens. The Pleiadians are probably the main ones overseeing this third to fifth dimensional change. And I'm grateful. We couldn't do it without them. We really couldn't. So that moon is amazing. Wow, this zooms in a lot better than my camera does, which is kind of weird, huh? Good morning from Australia. And yes, this is a huge, 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 beautiful disk of a sun. And I'll show you guys later. So be sure to check back, because I know that I was even looking I can't even stay rung to anybody's channel anymore, so I don't really know what's going on. And I'm hearing the same happens with mine, so just check back if you don't mind. Good morning, just Megan. But just look at how huge that flare is. I don't typically do the sunrise, but it is not normally this large, and I've been noticing for the past 2 evenings. Oh, have a great day, just Megan. It's a beautiful day. It's the dawning of the new day. Dawning of the new age, the golden age, where Jupiter rules. Saturn magnetic matrix has been dismantled, and Zeus, Father, Source, Jupiter is now ruling. So that means, and everything that means. Dude, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Please, quit the word spells and stuff. I mean, I really am sorry about that, but no, not having it. Give me a break. Give me a break. Like, just everybody please be aware that there's, if you're stuck in the dark, negative, sure, we know I deal with it all day, and it's ugly, but it's leaving. It's leaving, so keep hope. Everything will be all right. Everything will be just fine. Anyway, please, let's try to focus on what's going on here, because that's the whole issue. Got people driving around not giving a shit about what's going on, and I'm pretty much over it. So kind of getting serious about changing the world, as all of us need to do, because right now is the time. And we have everything we need to back us up. All the electromagnetic manifestation that we need from this light source and from all of our ascended masters who are all around us right now. They are so clueless and on. Yes, they are so clueless. Oh my gosh, I mean, that is just, to me, so strikingly beautiful. And for the past 2 evenings, I believe that there was some kind of a switch. I posted it 2 nights ago. It really looked, I mean, all of these objects are lighting up, kind of like a couple at a time, one by one. A lot of people are seeing the 2 suns, the binary suns. I think those, you know, that might be the twin flames. And we're looking for a marriage here coming up. So I wanted to capture that. I'm gonna go back to filming it and posting it. So make sure you like, subscribe, share, come back and check, set a notification for yourself, because I'm posting daily and it's not really showing up. Yeah, blue skies, which I hear the narrative of fake blue, and no, not at all. That is Sophia's blue heaven. I mean, we see the cloud orbs, and you know, they've always been there. They've been there. I don't think they've been so close and personal, but like, you know, heaven has returned. It's not far away. I think much more will be revealed soon. I woke up remembering a lot more about who we are and what we're doing here. And really, this is meant to be the way it was intended, and we're gonna figure that all out. What, you know, what exactly was intended for us, since it's been hidden from us for so long. What's been intended? Thank you, Shelly. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for everybody's support and donations, which I do get time to time, and they're always much appreciated on time. So thank you, each and every one of you. I do try to send thank you emails, and somehow I can't get PayPal to link it, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just want to say thank you, because they don't go unnoticed. And separately, yeah, it's just, heaven is really nearby, and I think that eventually we'll share dimensions with all of them, and that's what it means. You know, go back and read the Gospel of Thomas when it speaks about the people that understand these words in this time really won't taste death. That's what it means. We're going to ascend into the 5th. There was some sort of a, you know, hold up with having to, you know, get stuck before we could reach the 4th and make the choice to go to the 5th. So we didn't have that choice for a while. And then all of us Rainbow Warrior people, which please go and read the Rainbow Warrior prophecy on Google. They totally make fun of it. They totally hate it. They hate it. They literally say, and the trees were dying and blah, blah, blah. Like, they're so bitter. It's so bad. Anyway, we've got this. Totally got this. And so when we came to be the Rainbow Bridge, you know, the Rainbow Bridge was allowed to arrive and land, which is still happening. You know, and these things are hyperdimensional, so, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to understand. I think that we know as much as we're supposed to right now, and nothing's going to happen that we can't handle. Everybody is being given an opportunity to warm up to these ideas and to really, you know, think about what this means and who we are, because God knows that that was stolen from us. So part of it was probably, you know, I don't know. It's everything that it all means. We're all going to figure it out individually and collectively. And I do believe that we have a collective sun and moon. At least, you know, a lot of people that I'm seeing are capturing the same thing that I am. So I'm not going to buy into the fact that there's this like narrative out there. Well, I'll buy into the fact that there's narratives, but I won't buy into the thought that we each have a very specific, you know, projection of reality. I think we share a lot of fundamental things. We are all one, so let's not separate. Let's stay on track and realize that we do have a collective world that it is a good idea to agree on and not be totally separated in those aspects. This is St. Petersburg, Florida. So I seem to have a pretty clear view oftentimes. And some of that is, you know, probably a projection, but I just don't know. I was able to stop seeing chemtrails as much. I started realizing that some of these beings were probably leaving them, and then now the wings of the winged disc 100% are leaving a lot of these system trails. And honestly, everything, it looks like a huge dragon in different parts of the world day by day. And it's beautiful, and there's beautiful orbs and cities and structures within the dragon. So what exactly does that mean? God is a dragon, Sophia was a dragon. She can take lots of different forms. They've incarnated. I mean, these are the ancient gods, and it offends a lot of people when I use a plural, but I mean the Elohim. And there's good and bad. They're all the same. The reptilians and this, that, and the other, like they're all the same. They all take different forms. They all take different forms. Yes, we are manifesting. That I do agree with. So there's like these weird fine lines that I think that the certain type of darkness that is leaving kind of plays on. And so I just want to be clear that we're not separate. And this is for everybody. Like this is not an, like, when will I start seeing this or that? You know, it's all clearing up everywhere. So be prepared, be ready for miracles, because they're happening. No, I mean, I'm starting to realize that dragons aren't all bad, and that reptilians, this, that, and the other, there's good and bad in every race and every species in every area. And you know, we're all trying to figure out how we're separate, but you know, I'm figuring out that all of these gods are kind of the same. They're just, you know, they bicker and all of that like we did, but there's fundamental truth and love and regard for other life and creation, and you know, that's universal law. So as long as we are keeping universal law, then, you know, we have a place here in this universe. Hiding the truth is not universal law. So stop oppressing and stop hiding the truth. Let the people that came here to like let the truth out to the masses, just let them do it. Not everybody's going to choose to believe it. Not everybody. You guys, you know, the beast system has everybody pretty much conditioned. So, you know, it's totally a soul choice and a conscious choice. And these electromagnetic waves coming in are allowing people, these are speaking to the heart. And it doesn't feel like it because all this shit is coming up. And that's the purging. That's the getting rid of the things that won't serve us going forward. And just when we think we're done, you know, we go a little layer deeper. And no, we don't know when it's done. But it feels done more and more. I feel great today. And, you know, I felt really rough. Those waves get so intense. My whole body goes numb and I shake and I vibrate. I mean, all kinds of stuff. And I've learned to really say I accept these source energies. And yes, my heart is always on fire, Alfred. I actually got a little break from that, like a few hours last night. But I feel it coming on again. But I do feel a new sense of calm, a new sense of like we're here and we can start to, you know, step into what we were meant to have in the first place and what we're meant to be doing and where we're going to go, we can start walking that direction. But that's huge. That's a huge disc. I mean, I'm going to compare it to some of my other pictures and I'll watch it throughout the day. I don't really know what sun cycles are taking place, but I do know that these objects are making switches and lighting up at different times and moving around. And the reason that I believe that it appears to be yellowish, orange, well, see, and this was much more yellow, you guys. This is yellow compared to the red orange that was coming up. So I don't know. I've seen Jupiter, the big red spot, and this is like a big spot, yellowish red spot. But it's a bit different, I will say, and we've seen a yellow light coming from behind for quite a while now. So maybe they're all lined up, and I keep seeing all these narratives about, what is it, a track system? No, honey, that's the alignment of the gods, and please, you guys better stop. You know that, so stop committing blasphemy for yourself. You know that. It's so annoying. I'm sorry. Like, these are my brothers and sisters, mainly, yeah. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I hope you guys got a pretty clear stream. Hey, Stephanie Allen, that was an amazing post that you had yesterday. That was beautiful sunset that you captured. It was so pretty. And it showed what I was seeing. I mean, I can't wait to do the footage I had yesterday. I mean, it's like, it's a beautiful dragon. Hey, Clear Blue Jay, good morning. I also liked your information yesterday that you put out. That was some good stuff. Some activations and downloads for your new consciousness there. Oh, that's so sweet, Stephanie. It brought tears to my eyes. It was really beautiful. Thank you. Well, good morning, and just know that you're supported by Source. This is just a really big reminder, but I need to finish that. Sorry, my thought. So I believe that it's yellowish during the morning and at set, because for whatever reason during the day, the blue sun, the blue extraterrestrial UFO of the Holy Spirit, whatever it is that we figure out, is going on up there, the star Sirius, that is next to the sun. When her Taurus field is really big, that's when we would see the sun dog from different angles and different, distances away, different atmospheres, I guess, because there's only 2 atmospheres on Earth normally. And yes, the big red spot is Jupiter. And so when it's up in the air and that star is like up there, yeah, that's where we're getting, I guess, the blue heavens and the blue, it's Sirius, the star, and the diamond sun. She whites it out. A couple of videos ago, it looked like it was just that blue sun shining. I mean, no kidding. That's why I'm confident saying, like, there's switches happening, like they're switching out and doing cool stuff. This is so, we're not gonna miss this. Like, I'm gonna document it, and then we can go back and say that's when this and that happened. That's when the, Kachinas started really showing themselves, the 2 witnesses, yes, and as above, so below. We are the 2 witnesses as well, because we are Christ consciousness. We are Christ incarnated, many, and yeah, humans. That's what we are. Fallen angels just means human. the Holy Spirit came incarnated as Inanna. She was crucified at some point, and when I need to be, I'll be led to it. If anybody's got any more information on these stories, please send them my way, thefifthworld22@gmail.com. And it's very possible that she incarnated and was crucified, probably under not cool circumstances. Like, I've heard the story about Aphrodite and, or no, I'm sorry, Medusa, like the real story, the actual story. And she was tormented. She was tormented. Yes, there's so much like random information on, is Eve good? Is Lilith, you know, is Sophia Lilith? Are they all the same? Mary Magdalene, Mary, Queen of Heaven. So we're sorting all that out. I'm not an expert on that yet, but I'm becoming very clear on it. Is she actually Lucifer? Did Satan actually switch things around, knowing that it would trickle down and control humanity for all of time? But all of time has ended, because Father Time woke up and he's back to allow us to live in cyclical time, free time. But yeah, and then, you know, somehow reincarnated by coming back as Jemmanuel, and was the Son of Man, was Jesus Christ, walked to earth. Again, super unclear, but I understand he had kids and lived his life out. And, you know, we don't get to hear about the important parts of Christ's life, because those are the parts that we're living right now. So it was her and her son, you know, the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. That's my message, is that the Trinity is up there. Pretty much always are. There's Native American, Luna Bell sent me some information not too long ago where the Native Americans speak about the Trinity being here. And, you know, Ahura Mazda is another one that you might want to look into. Very hard to find information on. And, you know, throughout time, it's like that is source. That's the photon father. And then it keeps going off. I am going to have to go. I love you guys. Happy New Earth. Good morning. Happy New Earth. Dawning of new days.